Welcome to Monday's meditation, and this week's meditation is going to be connecting with the BACH FLOWER REMEDY oak, which is for people who tend to neglect their own needs when it comes to rest and relaxation and taking care of themselves. So I hope that you are already in a comfortable position because you knew you were going to meditate, and just be aware of your body on whatever surface that you are sitting or lying down. So just become aware of your physical body, first of all, making sure that you're comfortable, adjusting yourself if you need to, and then bringing your attention to your breath. Just noticing your breath for perhaps the first time today, knowing that it's always there. It's always present, and you can always bring your attention to it, which brings you into the present moment. So breathing in at the tip of your nose and breathing out there. Just acknowledging any thoughts that are coming in and just letting them go as you focus on your breath going in and out. There's nowhere else to be, there's nothing else to do right now. This is your time to spend here, breathing in and breathing out. And perhaps just noticing when your in-breath becomes an out-breath. Just noticing when it turns the corner. Again, just acknowledging your thoughts, just trying to let them go with your focus being on your breath. Just noticing the speed of your breathing, noticing the depth of your breaths, and just noticing that rhythm of breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. And you can tell yourself when you're breathing in that you are breathing in. So breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. And breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Again, there's nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. This is rest time. And I want you to bring your attention to the top of your head. Just noticing the top of your head and just asking it to relax. Bringing your attention to your forehead and your temples and just asking them to relax. Bringing your attention down to the sides of your head and asking your ears to relax. Bringing your attention to your jaw and your chin and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your eyes behind your eyelids and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your cheeks, the bones of your cheeks, and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your tongue inside your mouth and asking it to relax. Bringing your attention down into your neck and your throat and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your thumbs, your fingers, the palms of your hands, and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your spine and asking it to relax. Bringing your attention to your shoulder blades and the space in between them and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your lower back and asking it to relax. Bringing your attention to your rib cage and asking it to relax. Bringing your attention to your tummy and asking it to relax. Bringing your attention to your pelvis, asking it to relax. And bringing your attention to your hips and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your thighs and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your knees and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your shins and your calves and asking them to relax. Bringing your attention to your ankles and asking them to relax. And bringing your attention to your feet, the balls of your feet, your heels, the top of your feet, and your toes, and asking them to relax. Just asking that your whole physical body relaxes now. Just that it feels a bit lighter, that you're giving it permission to relax, that there's nowhere else to be and there's nothing else to do, and that you can relax. And I want you now to imagine that you are at the start of a path. Just be aware of a path in front of you. And the path is going to take you down a lane. And on either side of the lane there's fields and hedges. And you start off down your path. And it's a beautiful summer's day. And the birds are singing. And the sky is blue with some white fluffy clouds. And just be aware of your surroundings. Be aware, perhaps, that there's a drifting of flower scent, that there might be the sound of the birds chirping. Just be aware of anything that comes into your mind. Just allow it to drift in, and allow it to drift through, and allow it to drift away again as you walk this path. It's peaceful. It's very peaceful. And with each step that you take, you feel a little bit lighter. It's as if you have a rucksack on your back, and every few steps you reach back and you take out a stone and you just place it on the side of the path. And the load feels lighter, and you keep going. And again, every few steps you take out another stone from that rucksack and you place it at the side of the path. Perhaps there's something written on the stone, or perhaps you become aware of the burdens that you are carrying and which ones you could perhaps lay aside for a while. Just be aware of any thoughts, any feelings that come in as you go along your path and you remove these stones from the rucksack, the knapsack, the backpack, whatever it is that you have them stored in that feels heavy. And just every few steps you remove another one. You're willing to give up these stones and whatever they represent. And each step feels lighter. And the day begins to feel less work. And the fields begin to look greener, and the bird song seems happier, and the fragrance of the flowers is strong and beautiful, and you're feeling peaceful, and you're feeling relaxed. And up ahead there's a gate into one of the fields, and it's open. And there's no sign saying that you're not allowed to go into that field. And so you go in, and it's a huge big green field, and in the centre of it there's a huge oak tree. A huge oak tree with a little bench underneath it. And you go and you notice that there's a little plaque on the bench. And you notice what's written on it. The message is there for you. So take the message and sit down on the bench, which is against the oak tree. And as you sit there, you can feel the energy emanating from the oak tree. It's almost like there's vibrations, and they begin in your back, the vibrations that you can feel coming from the oak tree. And it's as though these vibrations go up and down your spine, and they spread across your back, and they spread over your shoulders and down your arms to your fingertips, and they spread across your hips and your pelvis and down your legs, down to your feet, to the tips of your toes, and they spread round to your tummy and your chest, and then up through your neck into your head. And the vibrations can be felt in every single cell of your body. It's a gentle vibration that feels good. And I'm just going to leave you there just for 1 minute with those vibrations, just allowing them to gently restore energy into each and every cell of your body, restoring the energy that needs to be there for you to continue on with life. So just for 1 minute, perhaps focusing on your breath and the feeling of these vibrations in every part of your body. Peaceful vibrations, restorative vibrations, just for 1 minute. And you remember the message that's written on the plaque on the bench. And you bring that into your vibrations as well, into this vibrating body that you have. This positive vibrational energy that's coming from the oak tree. It's just emanating for you, bringing you strength. And you want to stand up and look at the oak tree. And as you look at it, you have a sense of being filled with all those qualities that maybe have felt tired recently. Your inner strength has waned a little and felt a bit fatigued. But you now feel it returning. You feel your strength returning, your endurance returning, your ability to persist, and your huge reserves of energy to get things done. It all feels like it's returning. And you're grateful to this huge tree. In fact, you're so grateful that you want to walk round to the other side of it and give it as big a hug as you can. And as you give the tree a hug, you can really sense that vibrational energy coming from it, and its strength, and its willingness to share its strength with you. Take what you need, it has plenty. And as you let go and you step back, you have a sense of gratitude to the tree. Just share that gratitude with it. Say thank you. And then perhaps you want to take one last look at the message that's written on the plaque on the bench. And you wander back across the field, back to the path. And you begin along the path again, coming back to your own space. Perhaps you notice the stones, the rocks that you have laid at the side of the road. You have a spring in your step now that wasn't there before, not when you started. Things feel easier. Even your walking feels easier. So just bring yourself back now, back into your own space, into your own room. Notice your feet on the floor. Wiggle your toes. Notice your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees. Notice your thighs and your hips in the chair. Notice your spine running up the middle of your back. With your next breath, notice the rise and fall of your chest and tummy. Notice your shoulders. Notice your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your thumbs, your fingers, your hands. Notice the back of your neck and the front of your neck. Become aware of your throat inside your neck. Notice the back of your head, the top of your head, your forehead, your temples. Notice your jaw and your chin. Become aware of your lips and your teeth and your tongue inside your mouth. Notice your eyes behind your eyelids and your ears on the side of your head. Imagine you can wiggle your ears and smile. And bring your attention back to your breath going in at the tip of your nose. Breathing in, you know you're breathing in. And breathing out, you know you're breathing out. And just taking 3 or 4 deeper breaths before you open your eyes. And knowing that you can take this oak energy with you into your day. Knowing that you have the strength to do what needs done, but also knowing that you must look after yourself first and foremost, whilst trying to help others, whilst trying to be of service. And make sure you have a drink of water, and make sure that you feel your feet firmly connected to the floor when you gently rejoin your day. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.